Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome back to Builds with Anna, where today we are going to attempt to decorate a curved room space in the Roberts Work in Progress home. I have chosen to make this room a living room in this home for the main reason of how spacious and open the space feels from the hallway of the house. Curved walls and rooms were a new feature in the latest update, and I've been playing around with them ever since they have launched. And what I found is curved walls are great for builds which have an open floor plan design, as the circular shape has no bump outs, therefore giving this illusion that the space is larger than it actually is. Rooms like dining rooms or living rooms do well in these spaces because they're communal spaces, which means usually a lot of Sims will gather in these spaces at any given time. So let me know in the comment section down below if you'd actually like a tutorial on how to place and use curved walls. And yeah, so let's get into this living room. So as you can see, I've just selected the new couch and beanbag chairs from the new pack. I actually noticed a swatch of the couch, and this bluey grey toned couch. I absolutely love this swatch. This couch I feel like I will use a lot of. It is a more Art Deco style, but I do love it. For the swatches and the throw blanket, I adore it. So I'm just playing around. I end up changing that coffee table as it's just too big for the space. And then I realized that there is this wooden coffee table from the new pack that suits a bit better. And that triggered me when I saw that the cats and dogs one. I was like, oh, we have actually one that's quite similar from the new pack. So we went with that one. I'd like to mention the coffee table that the TV is sitting on. So that one's from Get Famous. And the reason I went with that one is because it's got a little bit of an oval type shape to it. And the natural curves in that table really sit well in that circular part of the room. And it just fit like a glove, as you saw earlier. So here I am trying to section off the room. So I decided that I wanted to have a little space in this room that was for the kids. Well, for the kids, I mean one kid. So in the Roberts family, we have Emily Roberts, and she's a child, and I believe that in my head, in my imagination, she has just aged up from being a toddler. So there are still some toddler toys, e.g. the dollhouse and stuff, and that's there. This is her little corner, as I would like to say. Like we did with the teens bedroom, that is a previous video from this series, which I would encourage you to go watch if you haven't seen. I like to section my rooms, and in this case we are sectioning it. So we've got like a little kids corner. It's got a bookcase, which adds to the communal space feel. So for example, you could be in here and read a book. You could be in here and watch TV. You could be in here and have a conversation, or the kids could be playing and what have you. I really struggled with curtains in here. I don't know how I feel about this new curtain in the pack. I don't really like the swatches. And then I came along to this swatch. This swatch really reshaped how I did this whole room. So I started off with this blue theme from that couch, and then I saw these curtains, and I just couldn't resist. I actually thought this was such a fun pop of color that I wanted to then run with and see what I could do with the space with that color theme. As you can see, I had a lot of issues with glitching. As you know, with curved walls, they are not easy to manage. I had issues with items placing. I had issues with windows disappearing, and so forth. These are from the toddler pack, these little pillows, and I absolutely adore these in living rooms. It kind of gives a more realistic feel for a children's a family home. Sorry, it kind of implies, yep, I've got children here. So I really like those. I think they're super cute. I am just going around and cluttering up with plants. So this plant from Get Famous is one of my favorites. It has a more contemporary feel. Which this house I did originally want to be on the more contemporary suburbanesque type house, if that's even a thing. I don't really know, but I definitely feel that that plant there was a good addition. Again, just some more clutter pieces that kind of add to the feel of the room. With a circular room being the way that it is, it really is about positioning. And you can be messy with it like I am in this room, or you can be very intentional and it will have a really different type of outcome for you. I love these little pillows from the little campers kit, and I wanted to place them there the way that I have. And how I've done that is I place one and then I press the 9 key and place the second, and it's like the pillow is sitting on top of the other pillow, and it kind of looks a bit adorable actually. And I wanted to use it in that purple swatch to bring in a bit of that curtain, because I don't really have a lot of purple in this room and I wanted to use that from the curtain. So now I'm just cluttering up the space. This bookshelf, this is the infamous wicker basket with pillows and blanket. That's from Cottage Living. That I think the second it came out, I pretty much used it in every build. And I'm just fiddling around with it to see what color swatch that I would like to use. And I think I ended up just going with the default swatch, as the colouring, the wood tones in the wicker basket match better with the coffee table and what have you. So now we're looking for a rug, and I really struggled. Originally I wanted one of those fluffy rugs, and I did end up placing the Industrial Loft Kit rug. And I didn't, I think it was the flooring. I couldn't really find a colour of that rug that really suited both the flooring and the coffee table above it. I then tried the Paranormal Stuff rug because it is a personal favourite of mine. I love that first red navy blue swatch. And then there was this rug from Get Famous, and it just, all the colours seemed a bit busy. And in the end, I went with a more of, I think it's like a, I don't know, is it like a wicker type? I think it's from the Laundry Day pack. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But I layered the rugs. And this is something that I quite often do, is layering rugs. And I layer this rug because I believe sizing this rug up, it just doesn't look right. As I mentioned in my last video when we did the teen's bedroom for Jonathan, some objects just do not size up well. And that rug just is one of them. Alrighty, so now we're looking for, I think, some wall decorations. Maybe I'm moving more into pictures. Yes, I am. Yep, some artwork. And I really didn't know. Because there was so much colour going on in this room that I didn't really know what to pull from. Originally, I thought this painting here, because of that kind of maroony, purpley tones. But in the end, I actually go with this piece of artwork, this yellow floral type. And the reason I do this is I love this painting, but I also wanted to tie in a little bit of that orangey yellow that you see in the center of those diamonds in those curtains. I thought, and also there's some yellow in the toy pieces. There's a yellow cushion there. So I was trying to tie that in with that painting as well. So this is one of the pendant lights that we received in the new pack. And I was trying to get it to work. I went with the long one originally because I thought it would be a nice focal point, but it's too busy. And when you play the actual game, it blocks the TV. And I just didn't want to go with that. In the end, I think this lamp, the new lamp from the pack, was a better option. And again, I chose a more golden tone, just to kind of match the feel of the room. Alrighty, so I believe now I'm just looking for a plant for the center of the coffee table. And this plant that I went with is from the Blooming Rooms kit, which is a really solid kit, by the way. Kits, I'm not opposed to them. Definitely some I feel are better than others. The Blooming Rooms kit is a solid kit. I definitely am umming and ahhing about the Country Kitchen kit. Let me know in the comment section down below if you own it and if you enjoy it and whether you think it is worth the money. Alrighty, now we're coming towards the end of the room decoration. Now I have decorated the room. I am just simply selecting a wallpaper, but I really struggled with this room. I really did. because with the living room, it kind of sets the tone for the rest of the house because it is open space. There is actually no door in this space. You walk into this space. There's no door there. So it kind of does affect the rest of the house with the color that you choose. So I really, as you can see, I'm really struggling to find something. I'm playing around with textures, whether I want slats, whether I want wallpaper, whether I want a patterned wallpaper, a solid wallpaper, what color I want. I even tried a more accent wall, and I just really could not work it out. And I think in the end, I end up going with a blue, I believe. Yeah, I even tried, as I said, tiles, slate, most of the types of material. I tried, but nothing really was working. And then I reached this blue, and I think with the trim, and I thought it looked okay. It was good enough. It tied in most things. It was a kind of like what I would call a mid-tone blue. It wasn't too dark. It wasn't too light. I just thought it was a good colour. And then I realised I missed a curtain on that window. So, and that is it. That is the that is the that is the room. This is our living room. And let me know what you think about it. Let me know how you think it turned out and what do you like. Do you like the pops of colour in the room? Do you think it's a bit messy? Let me know your thoughts. Alrighty. So that is all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.